If you're on right now, give your boys a big old like and follow us, share with your friends, hit the bell on this thing so you'll never miss his sexy teeth. Ding! Yeah. Now that we got the intro and the YouTube stuff out of the way, we can get on with the show.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Where do you want to start, Jay?
Pet peeve, mom.
Where we start every week. Yo,
Pet peeve.
You name yours because I have a good feeling. We kind of did a little bit of a pre-show briefing.
Well,
and I feel like we're on the exact same page with our pet peeve this week. So I'll let you start though.
My pet peeve is someone who's guaranteed money.
It's about a little bit about
and
everything. Do a little sports,
they average 4 points a game.
Trash talk, having fun.
With I think it was 3 rebounds a game, with maybe 1 assist a game.
Uh-oh.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're talking about.
We're talking about Bronny James.
Poor Bronny.
What do you mean poor Bronny?
None of this is his fault.
It's all his fault.
No, none of it's his fault.
No, it is.
My pet peeve is his dad.
No.
For pushing this shit on him.
No.
Yeah.
Listen.
He didn't do anything except be born.
You could say I'm not ready.
Yeah. And not enter the draft?
And not.
But what if his dad was like, yo, enter the motherfucking draft, motherfucker. You want any of my money? Enter the draft and get in the league.
No, what would be funny is...
And then he went to the owners and he's like, draft my son. You want me to stay? Draft my son.
And then, you know what would be the ultimate funny thing to happen? You know what, Dave?
Somebody's like, yo, is that Norm Powell? It is.
That's right.
He's got a chip.
I got the ring.
He's got a ring. I got the ring upstairs, guys.
Yeah. No.
I got his ring upstairs, ready to pawn.
What I was saying is, what would be funny is, the Bronny gets traded, trade deadline.
Yeah.
His dad's like, no, we ain't making the playoffs with your ass.
Yeah.
We need some firepower.
Trade.
Trade.
I'm just more, you know what, I know that's the way the world works, and I know LeBron James carries a lot of weight. And I know JJ Redick isn't going to do any coaching on that team. That's all, he's just like the figurehead for LeBron James to like coach. Yeah. He's going to be like, yo, this is the game plan, this is what we do, this is what we're going to do. JJ, tell him. Because what the fuck, how's JJ Redick going to be a coach? Like, you know what I mean?
Sure he is. LeBron brings him to plays. And then
I don't know, maybe JJ Redick...
He delivers them.
Maybe JJ Redick is a little more basketball savvy than I thought. But even on his podcast and stuff like that, he doesn't get into it totally. He's just like a hot take guy. He likes the thing that he became popular for is saying, like, Jordan isn't the best. And clearly isn't the best. That the reason why people...
He's always dogging Jordan.
Right. And the people who don't know who he is know him more for his hot takes than his good basketball, his solid basketball talk. He talks to a lot of great basketball players because he was in the league and everybody kind of respects him as a great shooter, right?
There was a guy, was it JJ Redick that went hot against Jordan once?
No. I don't think they played at the same time because then JJ Redick couldn't talk that shit.
There was somebody that did it, though.
Was it that Russian dude, the one we have the card?
I don't know.
I just remember we have his card, remember?
I just remember it was a white guy.
Yeah.
And he was on fire.
Yeah.
And he lit Jordan up.
Yeah.
He literally
it was the same dude. He passed away. It was like a dude. He's like Russian or something like that. I don't know.
Was it Pajas?
No. It's like doesn't have a big name like that. But we got his card. Remember when we were opening those packages?
Yeah.
We got his rookie card too, and we talked about him being the dude. This dude right here.
So I was watching a clip.
Russian flim or Eastern European flim.
So there's a clip on social media.
Yeah.
And it shows him like saying, "Jordan, you can't guard me." And he was coming down, busting trays.
Yeah.
Jordan would play defense too.
And this guy
would just wet him.
Even in the when Jordan was on USA, this guy on his team
wet him.
Gave them pure licks, boy. Put like 40 on them or something like that. I mean, USA still won,
obviously.
But apparently, like,
this guy.
You know how Jordan takes everything personal, and I took that personal. You know, he just takes everything personal. But this is one dude who just had.
I just remember
had his number.
The clip was he came down.
Thank y'all for the like, show.
Licked a tray.
Yeah.
And as he's running up, Jordan's running beside him, and he's just like
talking to him.
You can't guard me. And
I was just like, this is the same guy we're talking about.
I was like, you know what?
This is the same dude.
A lot of people say that, but nobody has a clip to back up.
Yeah.
And he dropped like 40 on him or something like crazy.
That guy passed away young, and everybody was obviously, clearly upset and everything because he was one dude coming up in the league who wasn't afraid. Like the one dude who wasn't afraid of Jordan and put it on him. It was. A lot of people. I'm gonna find his card. I have his card somewhere back there. I'll find the card and I will show you guys.
We'll post it.
We'll post it. Yeah, check our social media. We'll post that up.
So back to Bronny.
Yeah, back to Bronny. See, the pet peeve, the pet peeve part about it for me is not Bronny himself. Bronny's just
he got guaranteed contract,
doing what his dad is telling him to do, or maybe it's his lifelong dream too. I can't be mad at him for trying to live his dream. I'm mad at how the whole thing went down.
I wish it was his brother.
Like an Antetokounmpo
no
situation?
No.
But see,
the younger brother is way better. I mean, obviously he hasn't played college yet.
Yeah.
And he's not in the NBA.
Yeah.
But from what I see as playing...
Yeah. The younger brother's way better.
He's more of... Like, Bronny, to me, I told you, he reminds me of... What's his name? Ball. That plays on Chicago.
Lonzo?
He reminds me of him. It's like...
Yeah. And LaMelo came up better, yeah.
Lonzo is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's not a good player, and I'm not saying he shouldn't make the NBA.
Yeah.
But I'm saying his brother's way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
I think the dad always said that too. The dad always said LaMelo is the real deal in the amongst the brothers.
And he's proven it.
Yeah.
He's come out. He's shot fire.
Yeah. As if they can only stay healthy, they would at least make an impact. But. And make my rookie card, all the rookie cards I got of him go up in price.
I got some rookies.
Yeah. But I'm just mad, and I know I shouldn't actually be so mad at this because it's been happening in the league forever. Like people holding out for like using their influence to get who they want on their team. Like Kawhi did it with Paul George.
Yeah.
Antetokounmpo did it with all his brothers. and none of them deserve to be in the league.
Yeah.
So who are we saying? Like LeBron is arguably the best of this time.
I guess.
And wields so much power. I still something doesn't sit well with me with it, and it's my pet peeve this week because I just don't like that aspect of it. You got to be good enough. I feel like Bronny took a spot from another person who more deservingly should be in the league.
I agree.
Than him. That's the part where I'm pet peeved about.
Because his 4-point average isn't saving the Lakers.
I get it. He had a heart attack. I'm happy that he's back. I'm happy he's alive. I'm not going to say anything about that. He had the big heart thing and nearly fucking died. Yeah. And you know what? Thank the Superman above or whoever you pray to.
Thank the gods.
Yeah, that he's alive. That's great. That's a great story that he's alive and stuff like that. But he didn't make the league because he was good. He made the league because of his dad. And he's taking up a spot of somebody who worked hard and should have that spot. Imagine somebody else should be on the Lakers right now, guy. You know what I mean? The Lakers. That's such an opportunity. You know what I mean? And they went with marketing instead of playing,
Yeah, because what's going to happen with this is that they're going to sell out tickets because everybody's going to want to see dad and son for the first time playing on a team, history making. So it's going to sell. His jersey's going to sell.
His jersey, imagine you have two James jerseys. The James.
How are they going to do that?
Because they have different numbers. They're going to be wearing different numbers, but they're both going to be James. So you can buy the Bronny jersey. Like I was telling this guy, I don't care. I want a Bronny rookie card. It's not going to probably ever come to anything, but it's still going to be something just because of they were in the league at the same time, and that's kind of it, right? You know what I mean?
It's going to be worth something because it's his son.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But I don't think as a player... Well, I can't say that. Here I am speaking with the future. Who knows? Maybe he comes in the league and then he becomes good.
Maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of players we named before, Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Fred
good.
VanVleet.
There you go.
Pascal Siakam.
There you go. They weren't good when they first came in.
No, they came in on the G League, and then all of a sudden they became amazing down in the G League, and then they came up and they were our bench, and they became the bench mob. Remember?
Guy, I remember a point where the Raptors bench would outscore the starters.
The starters, yeah.
They
came on and destroyed the other team's bench.
And the other team would be like,
remember that? They were called a bench mob. They came in because they were the G League champs. They had, they were just they had this what do you call it? Like they played well together.
Good nucleus.
Yeah, what do you call it when you just
Chemistry.
Chemistry. They had such a fucking
Yes.
good chemistry from playing all that G League, and when they come up, they just run the second team.
And the thing is what I liked what they did is they didn't break them up.
No, they left.
Play together as a unit.
Yeah,
You're Unit 2.
Yeah.
And Unit 2 was better than Unit 1 some nights.
Norm Powell. Somebody just mentioned Norm Powell. Norm Powell. Fucking Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam. The tall guy who's on the team right now. Flim. Our center. The guy who's on Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob Poeltl.
Because
when they drafted him, he went to...
Yeah. And
Jakob Poeltl.
So they were all... That was the bench mob.
And they're awesome.
And they come on and just run things, guy. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, it was wicked to watch those guys play. But anyhow, the point is, Bronny could evolve into something like that. You know,
he could. I'm not going to be... Like, LeBron's your dad. You know, Steph Curry wasn't Steph Curry when he first came out. I remember Steph Curry came and he hurt himself.
Yeah, his ankle. There was an issue that he might not play.
But he became that player after his injury.
Yeah.
Because I think he practiced and
but he was always that's what in Davidson. I think his college was Davidson or something like that. But he was a wet man from there, guy. He was wetting people up from there, guy.
Like who his dad is, guy.
Yeah. He was a wet up champ from there, guy.
His dad was like back in the day when I'm picking Toronto
and Chris Boucher. Somebody threw it down there. Chris
Boucher, yes, Montreal boy,
good old Canadian.
Yes, but I'm saying the dad, Toronto. What was the other team he played on? He played with Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning and Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
He was wetting people from those times.
Yeah. So, Del Curry, right?
Yes.
The Raptors.
Did you say that? Yeah, I
said that
first one.
Said, yeah.
There's something where Del Curry, Mark Jackson, is playing ball with Stephen Curry.
Oh yes, I saw that. Yeah,
in Toronto,
and he was like 10
or something,
or 8 or something like that.
Then he was licking.
Yeah, he was licking trays from the NBA 3 line. Yeah.
So like I remember seeing the interview. And he's like, "Yo, I remember Toronto. I lived there for how long? He lived in Toronto for how long?"
Yeah, his wife is from Toronto.
That's why.
Yeah. His wife is a Toronto girl or a Canadian girl at least.
Canadian, yeah.
Yeah. You know, she's pretty.
She is hot.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Well, I guess you can't say that he made it into the league because of his dad, but who knows, right? Like, because coming out of college, he wasn't drafted like in the top 10 or something, was he? Was it Steph Curry a top 10 draft pick?
I don't know.
Does anybody know that? Anybody who's online, can they really quickly?
I don't know.
Google that and
I don't think so.
Pop it up for us.
He might have been like a lower pick, not a lottery pick.
Yeah, I remember he played on Davidson. He was a really slender, little, like kiddish looking kid that came in. Did somebody put it? Somebody put I know Vince Carter. Fuck. I met Vince Carter once, but
I seen him at a club.
Yeah. Well, when I seen him at club like many times, but we weren't allowed back there. He'd get the whole VIP.
I know. I seen him at a club.
You ever met him at a place called Phoenix on Sherburne Street, downtown.
Oh, Phoenix!
And it was like it used to play the
whole ball
on Sunday.
The whole ball team would be there.
Yeah, the whole team. Like your boy Alvin Williams and Yogi Stewart and all them would be down there.
Yeah. Yo, don't say my boy. That guy played on our team, and he had a big contract and just never played. And I see him in.
Oh, he was 7th. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Curry was actually 7th overall. I didn't think he was in a top 10 pick.
Yeah, well,
somebody saw something in him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And Golden State clearly saw something in him, and look what he did, man. Changed the game. Change the game.
With the right sort of coaching, Bronny could be great. He could be great.
Like JJ Redick type of coaching.
Okay, listen. We know LeBron's coaching the team.
Yeah, okay. So with his dad coaching?
So JJ Redick puppet?
Yeah.
Because LeBron's got his hand up his ass like, this is the play you're gonna run. You sub my son in.
Yeah.
I think with the right training,
Bronny could still be something.
Yeah. It's like
but
eventually.
The thing is,
he's not there now. That's the problem.
What I think is, like, there's zero hoopla around him at all. You know, like when the good players come into the league, everybody knows who they are, and nobody knows Bronny for his playing. Everybody knows Bronny for his dad. and his dad showing up to his games, and you know, like he walks into his games. He's a great supportive dad, man. He goes to as many games as he can.
Oh no,
he's there all the time. Like again, it's hard to totally hate. And again, remember, none of this hate is about Bronny at all. What I'm saying is, I don't hate Bronny at all for anything he's doing. He's just trying to fucking live out his dream, right? And the thing I don't like is if you're trying to live out your dream, is it your dream if your dad is just facilitating it? You know what I mean? Like, don't you kind of want to earn it and get in there?
It's like a musician.
Yeah.
And these musicians have children, and their children tried to be musicians, but they're not as good as their parents.
Yeah, Judge Judy remembers Phoenix Light Club.
Yes.
Said when, I don't know if you're a he or she, Judge Judy. I'm assuming she. Anyway, when Judge Judy met them, Vince Carter was at Savannah nightclub. Vince Carter also made 10 basketball courts for Toronto. The Raptors did that in general, or was it Vince himself?
Is the one Moss Park there? Is that?
Yeah, and John Innes itself is
the one like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the one.
You know what I'm talking
about.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's a Vince one. Right?
Yeah.
Or a Raptor.
A Raptor one, and John Innes Community Center.
That was nice, guy. Have you played there?
Yeah, the outdoor one.
Yeah, guy. Like one day, I left work and I just stopped.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I have to play on this court.
And you just ran a bit there. You shot.
And the has a track that goes around it. The place is wicked.
Wait, what are you talking? I don't know what that place is, but there's a track that goes around it.
So you know where Moss Park is?
Yes.
If you keep going down where the public school is,
yeah,
they built a whole facility.
Oh, and the big track and everything. Yeah. That's Regent Park. That's not Moss Park. That's Regent Park. Yeah. And
is that one a Raptor
They destroyed all the buildings.
Is that one a Raptor one?
No, that's not a Raptor one.
But that one's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice, guy.
Yeah, I had to stop.
And the grass and everything.
Yeah, I had to stop one morning and take some shots there, guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I gotta christen this court.
Judge Judy said, yo, Kipling and Dixon. I played out there, but is that an outdoor court you're talking about?
Kipling. I think there's one.
Judge Judy said they helped with that.
Nice.
Yo, that's wicked, guy.
I think there's one at Malvern. I think Malvern.
A Vince one or a Raptor one?
Either a Vince or a Raptor one. I think it's at Malvern.
See, I know at a rec center in Moss Park where I used to play all the time.
Yeah.
And the rec center is called, what did I just say? John Innes Community Center. The Raptors did that one.
What's going on right now?
Yeah, they redid it. It's fully redone, new floor and everything. They had new backboards.
Well, you see what they're doing outside, logo. Right?
They're making what's going on outside is they're making a subway.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're making the subway, the subway that goes along Queen Street, the crosstown.
Yeah.
I don't know something.
Ooh.
So it's going to be a subway stop right at Sherbourne.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's going to be nice. So there's like this crosstown subway that goes right across.
Oh, nice.
Queen. So they broke down all the trees. They did everything, and they're digging everything up.
So, but are they
going to build a subway below?
Are they going to put the park back that was on top?
That part I don't know.
Because there was like 2 basketball courts.
Yeah, 2 outdoor courts.
And baseball.
The baseball field and the big soccer field. Yeah. I hope they put it back because that was such a good. That's where I grew up. I grew up in Moss Park.
Okay.
You know, so like Moss Park, Regent Park. Yeah, the outdoor courts were fun. We used to get so much run out there.
So I used to go there on my break and go practice some nights.
Yeah. It was nice, man.
I'd run into like a lot of like Haitians around there. So
yeah.
We'd run like a couple games. With
Yeah.
It's fun, guy.
I hope they put it back.
I hope so too.
Yeah, because the arena is still there, so they got to put back the parking lot and hopefully because it was like in the back of the arena that they made the courts, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So I hope so, guy. I hope they put it all back.
At least the ball courts, maybe the soccer field. No, they got to put everything back, guy.
Yo, you said Raptor thing, but Vince really did push hard. Help my neighborhood lots from violence. Yo, that's wicked, man. That's how you know Vince is all in all. Vince is a stand-up dude. Huh? Like
as much as we hated on him for leaving, I mean, we don't know what he was going through.
Yeah.
So we can't per se. I didn't like what he did, but as a person, and what he's done for the basketball in Toronto
and Canada
in general.
Yeah.
He's a stand-up guy.
Yeah, Vince. He did. Vince changed it. There's a lot of kids. I believe that the reason Canada, who's starting their journey in the qualifying right now. They did an exhibition game against US last night.
Right.
Canada's team is named, all 12 players are on, and everybody's there.
Yeah.
And now they're starting their journey to qualify for, I don't know if it's the World
Olympics?
Championships or Olympics. I'm not sure which one. But I think they already qualified for Olympics. I think they might be just qualifying for the Worlds.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm not 100% sure. But I believe that these kids that are all in their 20s now and stuff like that are playing on Canada basketball, like Shea Gilders, all these kids who are absolutely outstanding. And now our team is like high level. We're in, let's say, the top 10. I'm not going to give us top 5 yet.
Yeah,
but I'm going to give us top 10.
Team's pretty dirty.
Yeah.
Like our team's
Jamal
dirty.
Murray, fucking, like, we got dudes. And Wiggins, Golden State held out Wiggins saying, no, we're holding him out. We don't want him to go there and get injured and then we can't trade him. Because they're trying to trade him. And then they held out Edie, which kind of sucks because he's young, man, and he's really good. The young big man. I like the dude, man. I like that kid.
Have you seen him in Summer League?
Yeah.
Yo, I watched. He did a play where I think he dunked on a man.
Yeah.
And you just see John Morant going crazy, like, yo!
Yeah.
I feel those two. He was almost like, oh my god, I have a big man.
I got a big man.
You could throw anything into this guy.
Yeah. Yo, you know what I like about Edie? This is a quick break off topic here. Sorry, we're breaking off topic. But we like we never do that.
No.
But
Edie,
I like it because I'm watching a highlight of a preseason game or G League game or whatever.
Yeah.
And his dude went up for something and somebody gave his dude a hard foul on his team.
Right.
And the guy fell down and did all that stuff and the guy tried to turn and walk and Edie, boom, bumped him.
Yeah.
Gave him the bump. And it's just a little bump, but you know what? Respect, man. Respect for fucking, you know what I mean? Yo, the dude hit your dude hard, and you're just like, yo.
Teammate.
Yeah, he just gave him yo, it wasn't hard or anything, but he said, yo, I saw that. He hit it, it's like a hip check. He gave him his
what it is?
little hip check, you know?
It's showing, yo, I got team chemistry. Don't mess with my team.
Yeah, I like that. Like, even though it was small,
Guy.
he's probably not a fighter or anything like that, but yo, he was like, you hit my guy, I'm bumping you. You know what I mean?
It's like an Oakley or Xavier.
Well, them boys would throw hands. I don't know if Edie would throw hands.
But I'm saying the principle. You know what I'm saying? It's like they back their team up.
Yeah, Mo Pete too, yo.
Mo better bumps.
Yeah, Judge Judy was like, yo, Vince is good people and Mo Pete. But
yes, I love Mo Pete.
But yo,
he still got as far as I'm concerned, the
luckiest
shot ever.
Yeah. Remember that one? Like somebody had thrown it up in the air to like waste the last few seconds,
and this guy did dash shot.
It was like a volleyball. It looked so quick that it was like a volleyball. You know when you like, what do you do that? Called bump.
No, but
volley. It looked like a volley. He caught it and threw it so quick.
He pumped it and shot it so quick.
Yeah.
And then it switched in.
Yeah. It was a pure like. That it was like a dash because you only had like 1 second to do it, right?
It was a pure dash.
Yeah.
But it was from over half court, which made it like
no. It wasn't over half court. It was probably like
closer,
like 4 feet behind the 3-point line.
Yes.
Like it was like where Steph Curry typically shoots from.
Yes.
You know, like it was around there.
Yes.
It was kind of far, but it wasn't like
like
way back at half court.
I just know that it was far away.
Yeah.
And
it went in, and we won.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we went to overtime.
Oh, went in and it went to overtime. Yeah.
Because that was a tied up.
Yeah. That was wicked.
So
that's when I think about Mo Pete, that's what I think about. That shot.
Of course.
Yeah.
And if you're that guy who was like, let me just throw the ball in the air, how dumb do you feel?
Pretty stupid.
You know?
You could have threw it just 1 foot higher and waste that 1 extra second.
Or
hold the ball.
Or what he said.
Hold the ball.
Just hold the ball.
Just hold the ball. Why you put it up in the air?
You would have got a foul.
And gone to the line.
You could have missed 2 shots.
I don't think they were trying to foul. Well, actually they were. That's why he threw it up in the air so nobody could foul.
But
and then Mo Pete tracked it.
Yeah.
and shot it right back up.
It's like
swish.
To me, like that. It's hard to come up with a shot that's better than that.
Judge Judy wrote like he hit on me. My friend made trouble in the club, and she got thrown out, and then I dipped. But Mo Pete is cool.
Yes, Mo.
Yes, Judge Judy. Those are stories that we could never think. Like I saw him in the club all the time and whatever. I saw that whole team.
Yeah, I remember on a Sunday when they had a Sunday game. The whole team used to.
Even the other team would come too.
Everybody go to Phoenix.
Like even the other team would always be there with them because they would lock off the whole back of the Phoenix.
But what's funny
is all of them. Good catch, man. Yo, reflexes like a cat.
Listen, when
yo, check if you're Spider-Man guy. You caught that real quick.
When coffee is gonna be spilled,
yeah,
the Spidey sense.
The Spidey sense kicked in. This guy wasn't letting coffee thing. So anyhow, all that. What were you saying? The whole back of the club. We were talking about.
So when you would go to Phoenix and you'd be chilling, all of a sudden you'd like these trees.
Yeah.
It's like obviously you're a ball player. Yeah. You're 7 feet tall, or and they come in like a team and just go to VIP.
Everybody would go right back. Yeah, they would lock off the whole back. Yeah. I remember they would lock it off, and then instantly the whole dance floor was empty of girls, and then I'll be back there, and there's all the dudes back here just looking back. We'd just be looking back in the VIP with all the girls back there and be like,
giving.
Like, now what the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
Now we're just drinking and watching all the girls dance with all the Raptors. And
well, funny story. I knew somebody who, they were talking to this girl, feeding them drinks, and then, the team walked in and my man lost his girl. And he was like, you know how you're grooming it to take it home? You're not Cosbying it, but you're...
Yeah. But you're working on it. You bought a drink or two. Working on that.
More than two.
Pure lyrics in.
More than 2 drinks.
Yeah.
There was a couple drinks.
Yes. And then boys used to go back and just buy, like, pure tables. Like, it was just, like, bottles on the table.
And then these guys walked in, snatched the girl.
Yo, Judge Judy was like Phoenix, Savannah, and Government.
Government.
Yo,
Government's another place.
Yo, Judge Judy, man.
And these guys would just come in.
We're from Toronto, man. I grew up downtown, Moss Park, Regent Park, Moss Park.
Like Birdman.
Yeah.
Swoop in and hit.
What happened to that boy? Or what happened to that girl? Yo, she's in the VIP with all the Raptors. Them.
And you ain't getting shit.
Yeah. I'm from downtown Toronto, like straight up, like right downtown. Moss Park, Regent Park was just 5-6 blocks away from the Eaton Center.
Yes.
To reference it for anybody who knows Toronto.
Yeah.
That's where Regent used to be so bad. Well, yeah.
Used to?
Well, it used to because it's gone now. They busted it all down. It's all, what's the word? Gentrified. Is that the word? Gentrified?
So what happened?
They literally wiped it all out. Well, they moved them to different places. They moved them to different metro housing places where they can, every time somebody died or left an apartment, then they, one family at a time, just move people away.
Yeah.
And put them all
I
away.
remember at the time they're doing that.
Because they moved my mom out like that.
They were complaining, the area that they moved them to was like, yo, why are you letting these people come here? And they're like, everybody lives here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those apartment buildings always existed.
As my mom would say, hush your cunt.
Hush your cunt. Yeah. Hush your skunt. But yeah. It's better. It is better now because they gentrified it. If that's the word for it. They basically demolished it all and built up condos, co-ops, community centers.
They're not done yet.
That big field. Yeah, they're doing North Region right now, right? They did South Region first.
Across,
and they're doing North.
Is it?
No, below Dundas they did
Dundas.
first, and now above Dundas they're doing now. Yeah. So they did South Region first, below Dundas was
south,
what? And above Dundas is north.
It looks nice, guy. I can't even lie. I drive by there. There's a community center. There's a library. They all got kind of restaurants and stuff. It looks nice.
I took my girl going through that area a few years back. We just went through the area and I was just be like, yo, I used to hang on this corner. Now it's a water park. Not the water facility. It's like a swimming, like a big pool and like a water slide in there and all that.
Yes.
What do you call it? It's not a water park. It's not to play, but it's like a pool and
I know what you're talking about. Is it for kids?
It can be for both. They do Olympic swimming. No, it's like a half Olympic pool in there and stuff.
Yes.
So, but yes, kids can go there. I walked right by and I'm like, yo, 51 division, the police division used to be right here. Now it's gone. They moved it down the road. They moved it south.
Yeah, I know.
Down the road, down toward they moved it south down Parliament.
There's no reason for it to be there no more.
Yo, 51 division was right in the center. We used to chill right across the street from 51. You know, when we finish playing ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's different, man.